Verde National Park was maybe the most surprising stop of the whole trip. I didn't expect to see anything besides the cliff dwellings, but I was not expecting just the vastness of it, the endless views, and the wildlife. At a glance, everything in this area just looks absolutely barren, but we saw more wildlife in this park than any other besides maybe Rocky Mountain. The Step House tour was our first stop. This is a self-guided tour. You just follow the trail. It's about a half-mile walk, I think. It was really, really cool as we got to see some petroglyphs and just walk right past the ruins. It was really hot in this park. We got there around about 09, and by the time we finished the Step House tour, we were already feeling slightly dehydrated and scorched. We didn't have phone service to check the temperature, but I would guess it was at least in the 90s. We had wanted to do the Longhouse tour, but unfortunately we didn't get signed up in time, and we were not able to get in when. Dad and I decided to walk to the Longhouse overlook, not realizing how far it was. We ended up taking a left to Badger House and then turned around and went back since we were ill prepared for a long hike in the heat. I do want to mention one small sort of negative experience we had at this park. The rangers that were stationed at the pavilion by the Longhouse, Badger House, and Step House Trail area were not very friendly or helpful at all. This is a first for me, as I've never met rude rangers anywhere else. The ones managing the lines at the visitor center were extremely nice, but there were 3 at the trailhead area that were just being jerks for no reason. We asked them for directions on how to get to the Longhouse overlook, and they motioned in the general direction with their hands, and then proceeded to laugh at us instead of kindly, informing us how long of a hike it actually was. maybe we did something wrong or we're annoying somehow, but that was definitely a first for me, and hopefully a last. But we did get to see wild horses, so that pretty much made up for anything else. We didn't get to stay at Cliff Palace Overlook very long or explore very much, as a thunderstorm had come up and we had to take shelter since lightning can be very dangerous up there. This was a whiteout rainstorm with hail, and it got a little bit scary, but afterwards the mesas were the brightest green, like the dust had been washed off everything, and it looked almost like an entirely different place. The drive north to Black Canyon was absolutely stunning. The Telluride area was Miranda's favorite from the whole trip, and we definitely want to go visit there in the near future. We forgot to bring a tent from home, so we made a stop by a Walmart in Montrose to buy a tent before heading to our campgrounds at Black Canyon of the Gunnison National Park.